glad, almost Dr. just about there, almost Dr. Jack. We're so glad many of your family are here, and many of your close associates and who have loved you for a long time. Welcome to them. We're so glad you can be here, share with us, and we share with you. So, that's all I need to say.
Love it. Having been in the ministry with him, knowing folks, everyone has a Jack Taylor story. And I love that you have a story about Dad, an encounter with him. And that's, I will never hear enough of those. So don't be afraid to share those. But one of the things that the Lord showed me as I began this new journey with him is that when we honor our earthly fathers, we honor the Father. And so that's what we're doing tonight. And so we know that all of this, and Dad would be the first to say, this is to give glory to the Lord. Because he would say that everything he's done or attempted to do is because of the grace that God has given him. But indeed, he has touched all of our lives. Very few can say what I can, that their spiritual father is also their earthly father. And I will forever indelibly be marked by his life and hope to live up to half of what he has brought into my life, as I know most of you have experienced similar things. Brother, what? Grandfather, father? Yeah.
It's kind of a family freak.
That's
because
right.
he is my father and I'm his brother.
That's right. I think Charles is that uncle we keep in the attic. That we can do as friends, family, especially sons, speaking to the ladies and the men that have that relationship, is that we can carry out and steward the legacy. Because there's a generation that hasn't heard this message. That's what is the most remarkable thing. And the message that he's preaching today, even though it may be couched in different words, I think 30, 40 years ago, we were looking for the kingdom. We just didn't know what to call it. So we called it something else. But it's the same message. Christ in you, the hope of glory. And we can live that out. And so I challenge you and thank you for honoring our Father as we honor the Father. So thank you. We love you. Thank you, Dr. Jackson, for coming now. Thank you so much for doing something we never could. So we bless you.
The fact that I can see myself in the place of purpose, in the place of destiny. Even if life throws at me things that do not go my way, I grab hold to the faith message in which I first believed. Now unto him that's able to do exceedingly abundantly above anything I can think or imagine. And so while I'm here to celebrate is a man that understands that he has to trust his father in order to be a father.
As I got older, there was more there. Because he showed me what God was like. That God didn't change when he went to church, or God didn't change when he saw somebody he wanted to look good. I mean, it's real.
But I want to thank you for opening the door through the Holy Spirit speaking to me that day. That he would take the time to plant you into my life and Shirley's life at a time where we were being rebuilt to go out and do love you, Papa. Thank you. I'm going to call you Papa Doc from now on.
Papa Doc. It's remarkable. And it's amazing. And lives are transformed just being in the room with you. And I'll give God honor, but tonight we're giving you honor. And he's okay with it. You know, he's really not jealous, God. He's when we honor you,
I think it was when you came into my life. And I didn't realize how big of an orphan I had become, or God had allowed me to be. And I still can remember the day listening to you speak in Vero Beach, Florida. Sitting in the back, I heard the Lord say, before I take you to the level of ministry, that man will be your spiritual father.
Sat and drank from his stream. And I am so grateful and will be eternally grateful to you for what you have fed me over these past 9 years. And also to really embrace what a papa is all about. Jack has totally turned my whole life around in understanding just what papa's about. So I thank you and I bless you.
Oh, Jack, to be in his life, I love him. Bless you. There are more battlefields ahead, and I'm ready for war. I'd be at your side. Charles and I are at your side, and I look forward to the future. Bless you.
That's not a short time. the two men who most impacted my life. Number one was Derek Prince, theologically, that I had the privilege to know and travel with. That was a short term, because Derek's been gone now a good many years. But Jack Taylor opened more doors for me than any other person on the planet. And I'm thrilled just to be able to say that I know and love this special man and his family. And I can underscore that with this fact. Other pastors envy me for the spot I share in your life.
We're here to honor someone that God shifted from the passenger seat to the driver's seat. And he said, Jack Taylor, come up a little higher. You've earned the right for me to call you doctor. My friend, you have become one of heaven's great sculptors. With teaching and preaching, you've sculpted us into the image of God, that we can appreciate what it means to be called us. With great joy and great honor, me being the newly appointed representative of the Board of Regents of St. Thomas Christian College, in sanction with the bylaws of our college, this day I declare that you shall no longer be known as Jack R. Taylor, but from this day forth, according to the affixed signature of myself and the academic dean, I declare you as Dr. Jack R. Taylor, Doctor of Divinity.
All right.
If more men had held true to the faith like you, we're thankful that God has used you to hold up the bloodstained banner and to be an example of Christian integrity. Congratulations, sir.
You just got one. I get it. One. Doctor's degree. Thank you, kids, boys, girls. I love you all. Family. Wife, thank you. Sweet daughter. She wasn't sure about me when she heard about me. But to know me is to love me, right?
When you look upon us as you did your son, and you say, this is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased. And when we look at Dad, we say that this is our beloved Father, whom we're well pleased. So we affirm him. We acknowledge him for who he is. And it's so self-evident. If there was anything that he is, he's a father. He may preach well, he may even write well, he may do other things well, but he fathers well. And so we thank you, we acknowledge that. And then we receive him, we accept him completely. And last, we approve of what you're doing through him and ask that we would have a little more of it in our own lives so that we may walk with the discipline, with the heart, with the passion, with the love, just the constant ability to give himself out, to pour himself out, because he knows that you're going to fill him back up. And so thank you that he's a source, he's a fountain in our lives. He's a spring of your grace and your love. And we just ask for more. And we ask that all that he pours out, that you would reward him 10, 20, 30, 100-fold. Yes. And so thank you for that. And thank you for his touch. Your touch.
In